Let us consider this one more program statement. Write a program to perform following. Keep monitoring the P1.2 bit until it becomes low. In short, we have to read status of P1.2. Okay. When P1.2 becomes low, write value 45H to port P0. Okay. We have to do here the write operation where on port P0 send a high to low pulse to P2.3. Okay. Then we have to send this high to low pulse on P2.3. Right. So in short, we have to perform all these tasks sequentially, and for this the port pin that we are going to use are which one? P1.2, P2.3 and port P0. Right. So as written here, right, so when I am going to talk about P1.2, as we have to read the status of P1.2, the P1.2 port pin should be configured as input. Okay. Then we have to write some data on port P0, and for this purpose we have to write the data, and hence the port P0 is going to work as a output, means we have to configure this as a output. And again we have to send this high to low pulse to P2.3, so hence we are going to configure the P2.3 as a output, right? So in our port programming example, we are going to use three port pins: the P1.2, port P0 and P2.3, right? So the P1.2 is going to work as an input, P0 is going to work as an output, and P2.3 is going to work as an output here, right? So let us cross check this through programming. So here we are with, so first of all, as the P1.2 we have to configure as an input, we are going to execute an instruction simple set bit P1.2. So the moment at which we write set bit P1.2, no doubt the port P1.2 is going to work as an input, right? And again by default every port pin is going to work as an input, so here it is again not necessary to mention the things here. Okay, it's optional, right? Then the P2.3 should work as an output, and for that we are executing clear P2.3. Okay, then move P0 comma hash 00H, right? We are sending value 00 on port P0, and because of that the port P0 is going to work as an output. Okay, and as mentioned here, when this P1.2 becomes low, right, as mentioned here, what we have to do, we have to write a value 45H on port P0. Okay, so because of that move P0 comma hash 00H, right? So at this instant no doubt the port P0 is going to work as output, and later the value 45H is supposed to be sent on port P0, and hence what we written here, move a comma hash 45H. So 45H, this data we have kept initially into say accumulator there, right? Now I'm going to check this, say keep monitoring P1.2 bit until it becomes low. So no doubt initially the P1.2 is high. So when the status of P1.2 is high, so what we have to do, we have to stick with this statement itself, right? So initially P1.2 is high, so JB instruction it is going to check the status of P1.2, and as the P1.2 is high, it is going to jump to here level. And where is the here level? To the same instruction, means it is there into continuously loop here. Okay, so it's continuously there into this looping activity as written here, right? And the moment at which the status of let's wait, and the moment at which the P1.2 is going to change from high to low, then it come to the next instruction where the content present in accumulator, that is 45, is sent on port P0 as written here. When P1.2 becomes low, write value 45H on port P0. Okay, and then the third, that is what send high to low pulse to P2.3. So here what we did, simple set bit P2.3, right? So here the P2.3, when we are going to configure as output, here it is set to low. Then when I am going to execute this set bit P2.3, the status of P2.3 changed from low to high, and then we are calling this delay routine. So the amount of which the time span for which this delay routine is going to work, for that much amount of time the P2.3 remains high, and after that it goes low again. Means here high to low pulse we are sending on this P2.3, and again S jump to min. So again the same activity we are going to carry out here. So let us cross check this with execution. Okay, so here we are using the port pin, one of the port pin which is associated with port P1, the second one is entire port P0, and the third one is what your port P2 here. Okay, so let us check the status of this P2.3, right? So I am going to select here one of the port pin, say P2.3, to check whether this high to low pulse is generated or no. Okay, so whatever the earlier say added values are there, that let me remove it out here. Okay. Right, now just close it. Okay, so go with the stepwise execution. So set bit P1.2, so no doubt here I am there with this port P1, so P1.2, so by default no doubt it's a high, so it remains high, it get configured as an input. Then clear P2.3, so the moment at which I have executed clear P2.3, this port pin, that is P2.3, is now low here. Okay, and now just pay attention to port P0, we are copying value 00 on port P0, and hence here just look out here, the port P0 is going to work as a output. Okay, then move a comma 45H, the value 45H is copied into accumulator, right? Then simple here, right? So what happened, I'm continuously goes on executing here. So here simple, my program is going to start, or it is waiting for P1.2 to change its status, right? So here just pay attention towards this yellow arrow, right? So here when we are executing it, simple, it stuck to the same what we call the instruction, right? Now I'm going to change the status. Let me change the status, so it is P1.0, P1.1 and P1.2, right? So what we did, we made this P1.2 low earlier, which was high, right? So just check out this. So the moment at which we execute this, now it come out from this, and now it is going to deal with the next instruction, and hence now the value 45H is now present on this port P0. Okay, go to the next. Now set bit P2.3, right? Earlier the P2.3 was low, and now the P2.3 is high, and it remains high for an amount which is equal to the delay that is provided here. Okay, so let us check this. It is again more simple, okay, and it remains low for the some amount of time. So if you pay attention here, initially it is low and it is high, means one low to high pulse is generated. So in this way we can do the port programming for 8051 microcontroller.